Okay, so Heavy Rain, and boy does this game look interesting. Just that trailer alone got me intrigued. Some background information. This game's going to be developed by Quantic Dream, who also made the games Omicron, The Nomad Soul, and Fahrenheit. Haven't played either of those, so I don't know how good they were. There will be a demo being released soon, but the game designers don't even know what level to use. In America, this game is going to be released February 23rd, and it looks like it's going to be rated M, just so you know. And the only stuff I found on the plot was a excerpt from a Belgian magazine, and it says, Heavy Rain is about normal people who have landed in extraordinary situations. I, meaning David Cage, who was the director of this game, wanted a much more personal story. The first thing that came to mind, as a father of two little boys, was that the main theme should simply be a father's love for his son. This is not a game about saving the princess or the world. It's purely about a father's love. The main story will revolve around 4 different characters, and we're putting the spotlight on their perceptions. The question, what is good and what is evil, is the key here. That'll be just a matter of viewpoint. I believe heavily in moral choices. I'm going to use them a lot. They're not about being good or bad, but about finding the right balance. So from that, I'm taking that this will be a little bit like Infamous, where you're going to have a karma, depending on if you do something good or bad. It's going to change your outcome. There's going to be 4 playable characters: an FBI profiler, a private detective, an architect, and a journalist. And they're all looking for a serial killer known as the Origami Killer, which sounds very interesting. This game is being categorized under an interactive drama, and I saw some gameplay, and it's very interesting, to say the least. It's not a platformer, and it's not going to be like a first-person shooter or anything. It's more of a reaction-based game, where you have to press a certain button at a certain time to do an action. If you don't do it quick enough, you get hurt, or something else will happen. So it's whether you're gonna like it or not. It's pretty much up to the player. I'll definitely be checking out the demo when it gets released. But that trailer definitely piqued my interest. As you saw, the catchphrase, the tagline, how far are you prepared to go to save someone you love? That really just gets you wondering what this game's main plot points are going to be. I also read somewhere that you end up controlling all 4 playable characters at one point, and if one dies, it affects the story of one of the other characters, which seems like a really creative idea. So that way, however time you play through this game, it's going to be a different outcome each time. But I mean, I can see this game being either a hit or miss, because the controls seem a little awkward, to say the least. The analog sticks aren't even used for walking. Goes to the L2 button, and the left stick, I believe, rotates the head. But it's gonna be a different game. That's clear. But I'll definitely be looking for this game. Leave a comment or a video response down below what you think this game will be like. I'll put the link in the sidebar with all the information I found. And yeah, so this has been Demon Jester 44, first impressions of Heavy Rain. And just to restate, this game comes out February 23rd in North America, February 24th in Europe, the 25th in Australia, the 26th in the UK, and the 26th in Ireland.